Good morning and welcome to Story Time. So I was back in the 90s. While I was in school, I worked part-time at a hardware shop and then eventually became the manager. And we had a client in the late 90s, easy from like 97 till about 2000 something. He built pools. Let's call him Tom. So Tom built pools. And Tom, so back then, you would do a project without a deposit. So if you got a job to paint a house, you would paint the house and then get paid at the end. We were in a high trust environment, so you didn't ask the client to fund part of the project. So now Tom is building this pool for a client in Foy's Gardens, which is a nice estate here in Johannesburg, and he comes in the mornings to come collect his stock, or he comes in during the day when he needs something, and he's telling us, wow, it's a nice house and everything, but just the wife is, wow, she's very attractive. I won't use vernacular. It's a very attractive lady. All right, and then this goes on, and eventually, this lady is giving me signals. Things are getting interesting, and then about a week into the job, he sealed the deal. He got in there. He got his end away, and while the guys are digging the pool, he's shoveling somewhere else. And this went on for the duration of the project. So then he comes into the shop, and I can see he is livid. And he walks through our shop, and in the back we had the storeroom where we kept the sandbags and stuff, and he closed the door, and I can hear him screaming in there, and I can hear him hitting things in there. I'm going, okay, he's a big guy, let's give him a chance, blow off some steam. Then he comes out, and so he finished the pool. He phoned the husband. Husband says, well done, thank you very much, very nice pool. My wife will organize the payment. So he waited a couple of days, and then he phoned the wife. He said, listen, your husband said you will organize a payment. And her exact words was, but I already paid you. And I can still remember him, like how she said, I already paid you. And then it's kind of like, I just got scammed. He just built a pool for free. Because how do you now go to the husband and say, hang on a sec, there's a problem here. He was back then, building a pool cost 40,000. I think it was 40,000, he said. So he was in a deep hole there. But it was a bit of a hole of his own making. Personally, looking back at it, that was a really odd situation. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the plan between the husband and the wife all along, because you get a free pool. And I wouldn't be surprised if they caught other people with that same move. And the reason I'm talking about this is because we just recently yesterday had an inquiry from a guy who sent us a picture and asking, can you fix this window? But you see the picture on WhatsApp, you click on it, you see a lady's legs. It's like a crop out of a picture. And then if you look in the glass, you see there's a naked person sitting in the chair. So it's literally a nude picture of his wife. And I said, don't engage any further. Don't waste your time with this. The reason being is, in this interaction, you've moved the moral and ethical line immediately. Too far for me to be comfortable in proceeding. Anyone who's willing to start on that footing, I'm sorry, I can't. You cannot expect me to operate under those parameters. If you really want us to fix the window, send us a picture of the window, and then don't put us in a position where now there's a picture of your nude. So we don't know if it's his wife. It could be a picture of the internet, and he's just joshing us. But potentially the intention is it's a naked picture of his wife. No. So now I must come meet you, and I must come meet your wife. No, not going to happen. I'm not willing to compromise my morals to that extent.